What's up guys? Today I'm going to be talking about a couple of trailers. The first one I haven't seen, it's called Morgan, and I think this trailer's been out for a little bit, but I've gotten some requests to actually watch it and give my reaction. And the second one is a trailer that I've already seen. It is Split, the new M. Night Shyamalan movie. And that's one that I've been wanting to talk about because it's interesting, and I think this trailer, this movie, is really important for M. Night Shyamalan. But before I do the reaction for Morgan, I want to give a shout out to a band actually, and they are Ghosts of April. I've actually talked about them before, but they're good friends of mine, and they do the type of music that I love. They do hard rock music, and I've always liked hard rock. And if you know me, you know I've been in bands before. I love metal, I love rock, and I like to support it as much as I can. And it seems like over the past decade, rock really hasn't gotten its due. And there's a lot of great bands out there. So anytime I get a chance to promote rock music, I'm gonna do it. And especially if these guys are my friends. And Ghosts of April, they are really cool dudes. So definitely check out their channel. I'll put a link below. And the song that you heard at the beginning is a new single by them called Damaged. So definitely check them out, give them a listen. And also I'm going to give a couple of shout outs to some of my subscribers at the end of this, so stay tuned for that. So anyway, this is the Morgan trailer. I know nothing about this movie, so I am hitting play now.
Amy! Don't go in there!
Oh my God.
We're all very happy to have you here, Lee.
I imagine that's not exactly true.
Doctor, this is Lee Weathersfield Corporate.
I'm just looking for some information about Morgan.
Morgan was our third attempt, our little breakthrough. It's the next step in evolution. It's bioengineered with synthetic DNA. Within a month, walking and talking. Within 6 months, it exceeded our wildest expectations.
I'd like to discuss the incident if that's okay.
She had a tantrum. There was joy in her heart before we shoved her back in that box.
You feeling a little sad, Morgan?
Yes.
Do you like it here?
Yes.
What do you like about it?
I like my friends.
Do you think they treat you like a friend? I mean, you think it's normal for friends to lock each other in cages? What would you do if I recommended that you should not be allowed to leave this room? What if I recommended that you be terminated?
We should end this.
Answer me! What would you do?
Where's Morgan?
Initiating lockdown.
What you don't understand is
10,
Morgan is still evolving.
9,
The people in this house are in danger.
8,
It needs to be terminated.
7, 6,
Don't be afraid.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm starting to feel like myself.
Okay, I'm in. This looks really interesting, actually. It's funny because it's right off the heels of Stranger Things, which is about a science experiment, you know, female. And there's been a few movies like this, actually, like Species. And there was one a few years ago. I can't remember the name of it. I'll pop a little poster up here. But yeah, it doesn't come to mind right now. But is that Anya Taylor-Joy from The Witch? It sure did look like it. So yeah, this looks really interesting. I'm a big fan of Kate Mara, and it looks like a big budget production. which can be good, which can be bad. But I am definitely curious. This actually looks really interesting. I'm just hoping that they find a new angle on this subgenre because, like I said, it's been covered before. There's a lot of potential for this genre though, because you can throw in some twists and turns, and yeah, there's a lot that they could do with this. The next thing I want to talk about is M. Night Shyamalan and this movie Split. And if you haven't seen the trailer, make sure you check it out. You can go on YouTube, type in Split. I'm not going to do a reaction because I don't like to do reactions now if I've already seen the trailer, which I have. But long story short, it's James McAvoy, and he has multiple personalities, and he kidnaps these girls. And the trailer alone lets you know that James McAvoy is a great actor. I mean, any actor that can pull off this many personalities, he's a great actor, and that's what James McAvoy does in this movie. And I'm looking forward to it, actually. It looks really interesting. The reason I bring this up is because I think this movie is really important for M. Night Shyamalan. His last movie was The Visit. The Visit was a minor hit. It did get good reviews, and a lot of people were saying, hey, all right, M. Night Shyamalan, he's back. Because if you remember, he has put out some really bad movies over the last decade, I would say. So this next movie is important. This could cement him back into the good nature of moviegoers. And I think this movie has a lot of promise. And I like M. Night Shyamalan back in the horror genre. I think he works perfectly there. And the last thing I want to do is give a quick shout out to 2 of my subscribers. This is something that I wouldn't mind including in my update videos from now on, or maybe even my Drumdums drives, because I do have a lot of loyal subscribers and I think they deserve mentioning. One of them is Tyler Osbourne. He has actually been a subscriber of mine for quite a while now. He's just one of those subscribers that constantly supports me, constantly leaves comments, and you know, it seems like he is really interested in what I'm doing. And so I want to say thank you, Tyler, for that. And then the next one is a newer subscriber, because I appreciate all the new subscribers I get too. And this guy really deserves it. His name is RedSon. That's his channel name. And he has really watched so many of my videos over the last couple of weeks. And he leaves comments, and you can tell that he really truly loves movies, and he supports my channel, and I really appreciate that. So RedSon, welcome to Drumdums. Thank you so much for your support, and I really appreciate it. And like I said, I'm gonna be doing this more often from now on, because I am getting a lot of new subscribers, and I'd like to acknowledge a lot of my older subscribers that have been there, some since the beginning, which I think is awesome. So anyway, guys, make sure you check out the Killer Flicks Facebook page. I know I mention this in every video, but I think this is important because this is an outlet for me to talk horror with you guys, with my subscribers, with non-subscribers, with horror fans, and I'm really enjoying it. I love talking horror with people. And on my Drumdums Facebook page and Twitter and even Instagram, I don't get the full access to horror fans like I would. I don't get to get into deep conversations about things like I do in the Killer Flicks page. So it's been really awesome. And once again, make sure you support rock. Check out Ghost of April. I will put a little bit more of their music in the outro. And make sure you like, subscribe, comment, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd. And Drumdum out.
Going to change. Let me know if I'm getting away. The mist of thoughts that I try to leave, now I'm erasing. Yes.